Hello fellow gamers, I am your host Brent Justice. Welcome back to my gaming channel, Justice Gaming. I am in Star Trek Resurgence once again to play some more gaming here. Give me just a second. I am bringing up something that I want to talk about on the screen so I can talk about it. Okay, that should be good. So this is Star Trek Resurgence and I am ready to get in the game, but I want to take a few minutes before I get into the game today and talk about some decisions and choices I made in the last video. In addition to that, I want to read some comments that I had on the last video. So one of the big things in the last video, I'll just take a few minutes and we'll go into gameplay here. One of the things that, or choices that I made in the last video specifically was choosing Ermot as the replacement for the first officers. That was a big thing that happened there. A lot of things happened in that episode, so definitely go watch that. A lot of, big things definitely happened, and we had the, before that, we took over the ship. Jara, Rydek took over the ship, basically, because Solano is a Takan, one of the Scions of the Flame. But anyway, at the end of the last video, we had to make a big choice about who to pick as commander. And I guess it's obviously due to my choices, but Bedrosian turned out really weird. I was hoping to have a more positive outcome for her, but she ended up quitting Starfleet at the end of my last video. I didn't want that to happen, and I wasn't planning that, so I think she, and I still want to say, I think she's very irrational for making that choice. I don't think that's a good Starfleet officer wouldn't just quit like that, so they don't get their way. So I don't kill and genocide this whole race of Takan people, and they say, oh, well, I don't like that, I'm quitting Starfleet. And you don't pick me as first officer, I'm quitting Starfleet. Well then boo-hoo on you, you don't deserve to be in Starfleet as an officer, I'm sorry, you are not Starfleet material. So, okay, go ahead, quit then. If that's the way you're going to be, it's fine. Now, I didn't want that for her. I think she should have continued. I think she could have continued. But she really quit because I made that one decision to save all of the Takan Empire. And remember, the Takan that are down there in those crystals, they are not the Scions of the Flame. They are the true Takan. They are the good ones. So what right do I have to destroy an entire civilization? Well, I've got none, obviously. So I can't do that. A Starfleet officer would never do that. Ever, ever, ever. So her quitting because of that choice is dumb on her part. That's just the way I feel. So Bedrosian, I don't know what happened there, but maybe in a different playthrough I'd make different choices and she would have a different outcome. But again, her choice to be in Starfleet shouldn't be decided upon me and my choices. That needs to be based on her, and she just doesn't feel like she was that kind of material in a way. Now let's go on to Westbrook. Westbrook was also angry at me for not choosing him as first officer. Now in that situation, I had a 50-50 chance. If I had made Westbrook commander, or first officer, not commander, if I had made Westbrook commander, I keep saying that, if I had made Westbrook first officer, then the Ermot would have been upset. So it was a lose-lose situation on my part. I choose one of them's going to be upset with me for not choosing them. So I'm not going to win there. No matter who I pick, the other one's going to be angry. I can't avoid that. Now, a lot of people said, and I got some comments, that Westbrook, and I had forgotten this actually when I got to him, Westbrook had been looked over as first officer a couple of times, or at least once on the Resolute. He has been there on the Resolute the longest and has gotten looked over as being the first officer. I understand that, and again, I kind of say boo-hoo to him. Maybe he's not first officer material then. There's a reason why he hasn't gotten chosen up to this point, right? There's a reason. So I kind of felt the same way. He's still not ready to be first officer. I felt he was unstable, and I felt a little emotional, and I just did not get a good professionalism or professional feel from him. so far in my playthrough to choose him as first officer. So that's why I went with Ermot. I felt Ermot was stable and more professional. That's why. So yes, maybe Westbrook has been there longer. Maybe he's been looked over as first officer for a while, but then there would have to be a reason for that. He's been looked over because people have deemed him not fit to be first officer, and so I also deemed him as that. So I wanted to just kind of explain my decisions there that I made in the last video and how all that turned out. Now, the thing that I regret with Westbrook is after we met up in the hallway and had that little discussion there, I think I went down a path that was very negative for him, and that I did not intend to do. I wanted to encourage him and give him hope there in that situation and him not end up being mad at me for making that decision, but I ended up making him mad at me, which is the opposite of what I wanted to happen. So I did want to make up with him at the end. It just didn't work out in my dialogue choices. So in another playthrough, I would definitely choose different options. And that's what I love about this game is I will be able to go back in time and replay this game and make different choices than I've made in this playthrough, and I can see how that plays out, and I'm excited to do that. Now, I want to talk, let's go over some comments. These are some of my, I like doing this sometimes when I have enough comments on a video. In the last video that I published, the one right previous to this one, I'm going to read some comments from the YouTube comments, and I'll answer them directly. Some of them I've already answered, actually. But I'll just start right from the top. Elirion2 says, well, he was on the Resolute, meaning Westbrook, was on the Resolute the longest and was second officer of Solano before he was passed over after the officer died for Jara. He, by simple hierarchical, that's a hard word. You know what I'm trying to say. The hierarchical order should have gotten that first officer station. That's just me, though. So my comment to that is I don't agree. I don't agree that you should just give somebody the first officer position because they've been there the longest or that they have been passed over. Maybe by the hierarchy, he should have been. Maybe. But you can't always go by the hierarchy. Sometimes you also have to say, is this person fit for the job? Is he fit for the job? If he was looked over from taking over and they replaced him with Jara, then there's a reason for that. He wasn't fit for the job. It doesn't matter about his hierarchy at that point. What matters is he the right person for the job? And in this situation, he wasn't. And now, I still don't think he was. So that kind of explains my opinions on that. Jason Quillenton KCITF says, Westbrook's reaction alone proves he would have been the wrong choice, and that I do agree with. His reaction and his personality and just the way he is proves that. Still Saber says, but he does have a suit. The clothes that he is wearing might also be working as an environmental suit too, so it's either that or the glove he is wearing protects him. Speaking of Portal 6-3. So yeah, it's very possible that the glove is having some kind of like invisible force field that we cannot see that surrounds him. Let's go with that. That's a good explanation. Let's go with that. J Volatile Official says, Portal 6-3 is a caretaker of the Takan Empire, an entity now, but 600,000 years ago, he probably was humanoid. Portal's real name was called Dilo, or Dillo. There is not much on his origins or background. So that does still beg the question, what is he now then? If he is based off of a humanoid Takan, but what is his current state of being? What is he now? What does he consist of now? What is he? Matthew Blue Fox says, I always enjoy when Araxi Bedrosian becomes first officer because she is the best of the three, in my opinion, and the cutest. So I will agree, she's cute. Although I thought Miranda might have been a little bit cuter, actually. Just my personal opinion. I always enjoy when Araxi Bedrosian becomes first officer. So that lets me know, I guess a little bit of a spoiler, that she can become first officer. That's a choice that could have been made if I had made other choices, but I didn't have her as an option. I only had Ermot or Westbrook, so I guess that can change depending on your choices there. She is the best of the three. Again, debatable. I think she's green, and I mean that in the greenest sense. I think she's still too green to be first officer. Also, she's not a commander rank. She's lieutenant, right? So she's not even a commander rank. So even by the hierarchy, if we go by that, she would not be first officer in the hierarchy. I can't pronounce this name correctly. Zeniro FCH 1195. Let's go with that. Says, and this is a long one, Takan are a showy people, it turns out. Portal is a heavily genetically modified or is technologically similar to Q. I don't know about that one because Q isn't technological. Q is a highly evolved energy being. So I don't think of that. So now it's just Rydek and Tillis as the hot ones aboard. To be honest, it felt contrived and a smidge forced for Bedrosian to be quitting Starfleet, much less the Resolute. That I do agree with. Edsler is not my type. Yeah, all the choices you've made so far are in keeping with what Starfleet crewmen, both away and aboard teams, are supposed to act for the most part. Ermot is most definitely an apt second in command. And yeah, that I do agree with. So Ermot is the guy, at least in my playthrough, he was the guy. And the last one here, Reciprocade 709 says, Construct. I think this form is due to the contacting species, i.e. humanoid. And I think that's in relation to the question of what is Portal 6-3. He is a construct who can appear humanoid because he had met or made contact with the humanoid Riker first in TNG. Although, I don't know if that is necessarily true. I don't know if I would go with that theory. I think that theory above that I read, where he might have been a Takan humanoid earlier, and based on that, might make a little bit more sense. It would have been real interesting if the Ferengi in that episode, because in that episode of TNG, it was the Ferengi and the Riker's away team that went down. It would have been funny if the Portal 6-3 looked like a Ferengi because they got there first. That would have been something, I guess. All right, so this has been a long introduction. I will put chapters at the bottom in the description so you can skip through to just the gameplay. And now I'm going to get on to the gameplay. By the way, I don't know if this will be the last video of this or not. Always stay tuned for the last video in my playthroughs. I do a review section at the end, a gameplay review where I will review the whole game and go over my thoughts on it. So if this turns out to be the last video in this playthrough, then stay tuned for that. I don't know how many more hours are left in the game. If this does not turn into that and there's another video, then there is another video. Okay, let's get into it. Play, line of fire, continue. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a blessed day. I've got an ice-cold vanilla latte in front of me. Let me know what you're drinking down below. So, line of fire.
I don't understand. Giving it everything she's got, but it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate. I know the process, Captain. With your permission, I'll go handle it.
Of course.
Okay. Hey, Westbrook is doing something.
If Galvin manages to catch us, there's nothing we can do. We're no match for Taconian technology. Not to mention the shield frequencies.
I'm open to
That
suggestions.
wasn't enough of a challenge of its own.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
We're being pulled out of warp!
Whoa, it's pulled out of warp.
I've got the Aphelion rapidly bearing down on our position.
And the Aphelions here. Oh, that's good. We are no match for them.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands
Okay, we gotta talk to Galvin. This could be good or bad. We're gonna have to talk our way through this, I guess. We can't fire on the Aphelion, though. That's why
You thought you could run.
I'm
Let
reserving
you escape so easily.
reserving
Taking
firing
what's
on them.
mine?
Because I don't think that's gonna work.
How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver Takan than you were as a cowardly Kobliad. Is it any wonder people perished? If your every instinct is to run from a fight.
Maybe you underestimate me, but I like Starfleet's on their way. We'll do number 1.
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you don't succeed.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand.
It's a big ship.
That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve.
Well, he didn't destroy us.
One of us.
That's good. But he wants to make us one of them, so yeah, that's not good. Great. Are we all going to become Takan?
Red alert! Handart, get us out of here!
Oh, are we, Carter again? No, Westbrook, huh?
By the prophets.
Maybe we need to do something. This ain't good. Holy crap,
Evasive maneuvers.
that ship is huge. Whoa. So some people were taken over and some people were not. That's what I got from that.
They've hit us, decks 8 through 10. But I'm not reading any structural damage.
No, that was the Takan bioforming thing. There it is. I mean, come on, at this point.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Yeah, that's obvious. A little slow there. I picked up on that
Captain,
way
we have
early.
to respond with force. Return fire.
Phasers.
Don't let them attack without a counter.
Oh, let's do phasers. I know it's not going to do anything, but let's try it.
Fire phasers! Target the source of the beam!
I mean, I know it's not going to do
No
anything.
damage from the phasers, Captain. Their shields are still at full strength.
Even the photons wouldn't have done
Aphelions just too
anything.
Powerful.
Damage report from the lower decks.
Still can't get through on the comms, Captain. If that was the bioforming ray, we have to assume there are now Takan on board the
There
Resolute.
are. Duh.
They could
Get those
all be
comms back.
Takan at this point.
Seal the bridge. Warn Starfleet. All of the. I want all three. I want all three. Warn Starfleet. We have to warn Starfleet.
Get an urgent message to Starfleet Command. Tell them we've been hit by the Aphelion's bioforming ray. There may be hostile Takan aboard this ship.
I'll notify them at once.
Yeah, we have to tell Starfleet. I've always been. Although I liked all those options.
Here are
Seal
your
the bridge.
transporters.
Comms. I liked all of those options actually. I wanted all three.
Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Is that good or bad? Return salute. I guess that's our bonding moment. Okay. I gotta dodge. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some stuff here. Follow Edsler.
We don't know who's on what side, Carter.
I love this. We're running through the ship with a firefight. This is kind of fun. Ooh, everybody's going down. Man, this is pretty chaotic, but I love this scene. This is great. Whoa.
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated deuterium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Hell, take it right before if you can get the Decon to wait while you do it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Oh. Path through the Aphelion shields. I guess I have to go around all these splotches. Maybe find the least amount of resistance. Will that work? That's too much that way. That looks to me like that would work. Okay. I guess it doesn't work. Can we go all the way around? Guess so.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from
the side. The signal is now resolved.
Okay.
I couldn't let you fumble about any longer.
Thank you.
Time is running short.
Gotta thank him.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way. I am Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Decon Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there.
Okay, I guess we're going aboard.
Energize.
So in the intro, guys, I was mentioning if this is the last video, and I don't know if this will be or not, but if this is, stay tuned for the full gameplay review at the end. If this is not, there will be another video, but if it is, I will do a full review at the very end here, after the credits. Wow, this is just incredible. You know what this reminds me of, though? This reminds me of looking in the Dyson Sphere in Star Trek Online with the race of people that I've already forgotten their name. What are they? I don't know. I'm having a brain fart.
If we see Miranda in here, I'm not going to hesitate. She's taken too many lives.
Iconians.
You can't undo that.
That's what I was thinking of. Iconians. I'm going to talk to everybody before I talk to the main guys.
This is pretty wild, Diaz. You better know what you're doing.
I don't.
We're all counting on you.
Well, you shouldn't do that. Surely, you shouldn't be all counting on me. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. We're winging it.
This is crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
After this, let's do something really boring.
I could replace the paneling in a Jeffries tube.
Hell, I'd even degauss a plasma manifold.
Okay, I think that's everybody I need to talk to. I'm just kind of taking a look because this is just really cool. All right, next.
The glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me. It's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
I would admire its beauty.
And it won't
Carter.
see one ever again.
Carter would admire it.
It is beautiful. I'll give you that.
Resolute, come in!
We're losing cohesion.
I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhancer.
Are they there? Did you get them?
Wow, we actually lost people.
They didn't
Oh no.
Oh my god. We have to get to the Cartabula and...
I wanted to see what Portal 6-3 thought of that. Portal 6-3. When confronted with the task of destroying the Aphelion, Portal was glad to hear Carter shared his appreciation for the ship.
Disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
Did Westbrook with Jara, because he went off... Commander was give Jara's light and his results... nah.
Gets served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am saturated in Draconian power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
Scan the surrounding area. This is a crystal structure with patterns of energy. Crystal passage. Sparkling structure, a wide range of colors, textures, and shapes. Heavy tetramatic radiation detected. I think that's our way forward. Or that way.
This way.
Oh, now we're back to Jara. That was quick. Thought we were going to have a long time on the ship.
Nothing. I can't reach anyone on the lower decks. Internal comms appear to be fully operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
Fighting the Aphelion is bad enough. The last thing we need is an insurrection on our own ship.
Well, we've got one.
Which means we have a narrow window of time to cut them off before...
What's my ring say?
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
We should now seal the bridge. Now would be a good time to lock down, vent the air.
We'll never know who to trust.
Lock them down. I say lock them down.
Lock down the affected areas immediately. Close the bulkheads and erect the containment fields. No one is allowed in or out without my authorization.
There could be crew members who weren't affected who could get locked inside.
That's a risk we'll have to take.
I agree with locking it down. Oh, what does she think about that though? But I do agree with the lockdown. Lockdown, I think, is the important thing to do here. After the Resolute was hit by the bioforming ray, okay, so the other option was like send more people down, so that wasn't going to be the right thing. More people would just get taken out. Dr. Duvall fully supported Jara's cautious reaction when she gave the order to lock down the lower decks.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape?
Seal the bridge.
How should the crew engage them? Or should they?
Yes, trust but verify.
Don't want suspicion to run rampant.
No, but phaser set to stun. I'm going cautious on this.
Would help.
We should be cautious. If a situation arises, I want phasers set to stun.
Of course. I'll let the crew know to proceed with caution.
Absolutely.
Commander Westbrook has been gone for quite some time.
Well, something's going on with Westbrook.
He went to investigate. It's near the affected area.
Hit combat. So is he taking over or is he
Commander Westbrook?
Trust can we trust him? That's the question,
Commander
right?
Westbrook, are you there?
Computer shutdown initiated.
Well, that didn't help. Who's doing that?
Commander Westbrook. He's the one who initiated the shutdown.
That's impossible.
We have 10 minutes until the computer core shuts down and all systems are completely offline. A complete loss of all critical.
What is Westbrook doing?
Can override it.
All right, now I'm curious.
Core itself.
Oh.
With me.
We need Solano. Alright, what is Westbrook doing right now, guys? This is a twist I didn't expect. Is Westbrook a scion of the flame, or is he just disgruntled? Because that would be terrible. Both ways.
Identify yourselves!
We're just trying to figure out what's happening. Ah, to hell with it.
Nope. Oh, that's hard to get over. That's hard to get over. Doesn't want to move real fast.
You have to get to the computer core! Go!
Alright, I am really curious what Westbrook is up to at the moment.
Master console is up there. I don't have much time.
I mean, is he just angry at us? Is he just like angry and disgruntled? Or is he a scion of the flame? That's my question.
Captain, are you in here? Are you all right? Ermont asked me to come find you. I came the minute I heard you might be in danger. I'll get this door open. I think I remember the code. Hope you haven't been hurt, Captain. It's not safe here.
Aim phaser, where have you been?
Tell me, where were you when the bioforming ray hit the ship?
I don't trust him.
I was in the turbo lift.
He wasn't. I saw him in the hallway. I saw him in the hallway.
Now just stay still.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I should have just fired the phaser. But I had to give him a chance. I had to give him a chance, but I knew it. I didn't know it, but I thought about it. Did I miss? I think so. Let's go.
I'm done playing games with you, Captain.
I should have just fired the phaser. Shoot. Pop out. Just.
Computer termination sequence in progress. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Come on, I can do this. Got him.
Cancel computer shutdown.
Oh, he head-butted me. No way. Head-butted me. Gack. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him. Come on, Jara. You can do this. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need that, Duridium.
It goes against everything you believe in. Besides, you and I, we have history.
Westbrook and I have history. You're not him.
Okay. Okay.
Fire. Shoot him. I'm ready. Let's just shoot him. Kill, stun. Dude, should I do it? Kill or stun? Kill. Well, I did it, everyone. I killed somebody.
Awaiting Captain's authorization. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydek. Alpha.
Do I regret using the kill or the stun now? Let me know in the comments if you played this game. What did you do? If you got to this point and this was the outcome, what did you do? Kill or stun? I kind of maybe should have done stun, but I don't know. I was in the heat of the moment on that decision, and I don't know that I made the right choice. Now, in hindsight, I don't think I made the right choice. But I can't go back, so that's how it is for now.
5! X-ray!
Termination sequence cancelled.
Okay, we are back. Back as Carter. Belly of the beast. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right choice to do kill or stun. But oh man, here's the thing. Here's what I was thinking when I made that decision. Is it possible to undo this bioforming from people and bring the real personality of the person back? Is it capable? Are we capable of doing that? Or has that personality, that person already died to us? That's the question, because if it's possible to bring them back, then I should not have killed him. Right. But if it is not possible to bring them back from the bioforming, then okay, that was my only choice. And that's kind of the same thing where we go back to on that previous mission or episode where we had with what's his name? Arminta's friend, and I forgot her name, Ataska. Remember when we let her die on the Aphelion, not the Aphelion, the ship that we were on? Carter did not try to open up the container and bring her inside, but let her die by being ejected into space. That was my same thinking in that scenario also, is that she is kind of dead to us at this point, so it's okay to do that. And I thought Arminta was kind of giving me permission to do that in a way. He had accepted the fate of Ataska already. But in this situation, so the same thing kind of applies. If we cannot save the people from the bioforming, then they're already gone. That was my only option. So I made the right ethical choice in that decision. Now, if it turns out we can bring them back, and I should have just stunned him, well, then I guess wrong choice on my end, but I didn't know that. That is so impressive looking. They're like, huh? How do they not see me? They are dumb. They are dum-dums. Look how far up it goes. Wow, that is so cool. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's cool.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body.
Nice.
Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
So the Portal 6-3 keeps saying he can feel the energy coursing through him. So I do still wonder what he is.
It'll alert every Takan in here.
Sabotage. Shoot. I have to play stealth.
Nothing out of order.
Oh, okay. I am absolutely playing stealth. But where am I going? Where's my goal here? So I need to figure out where I'm walking, what I'm walking toward. Am I going up the stairs? I think I'm going up the stairs. So I basically have to watch their walking patterns. I'm not going to this console, am I? No, I'm not going to the console. I'm going to... I'm about to be seen. Well, I was seen. Alright, I saw that coming. I'm just doing retry. I'm not doing retry in story mode. Not yet. I saw that coming, by the way. I knew I was going to get caught on that, but I was just trying to see if I needed to get to the console or not.
I can't face or any of the guards. It'll alert every Takan in here.
So I need to watch their walking patterns and then dodge them. Okay, I can run a little faster while crouched. Good. Snuck past the first one.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystal's portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles. Worked.
They're like, what? Huh? Interact with consoles to draw enemies to them. This may make some areas more safe. Ah, a new mechanicoid. Let's hurry.
Someone hiding?
No. Nobody's hiding. I think I got the first one. That's a little noticeable, though. Guess I'm jumping. Oh, I'm sneaking across. So we have a new gameplay mechanic here. Use consoles to lure people. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. I see a guard there. Wait for him to pass by. I see where I'm trying to go. I don't really know yet. He's got his back turned. I think I can sneak around. Okay, he's right there. And he's turned. I'm gonna go this way. Well, I didn't know if I needed to go up those stairs or not, but I guess not. Okay, I see that person right there. Shoot, they are walking this way. I hope they don't come all the way. There's nowhere for me to hide. Okay, they're going back that way. Can I go this way? I can't go this way. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we got a round. Man, this is kind of intense here, all of this. I think I have to get to that thing right over there, so I need to get to that console to lure the people. Can I run across without them seeing me, you think? Blah, 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 blah. I think so.
Is someone there?
Nobody is here.
I must be mistaken.
You are, and what is this guy? He ain't moving. Oh, I have to lure both of them? Ridiculous.
I was mistaken.
Come on, I'm running. I am running this.
One left.
Okay, I've got one more to go. Hey, I think I'm doing okay progress here. Oh good, I'm walking across a narrow bridge. Okay, we got one more down here, I see, somewhere. Oh, crap. I don't know if I'm going to the stairs or if I'm going that way. I think I'm supposed to go up the stairs. It's very possible. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, that just brought the guard to me. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. Shoot.
What's that?
Nobody. Nobody's here.
Nothing. Back to work.
Okay, are they gonna see me if I run across here? The answer is I made it through. Shoot! I can't believe I walked right into that guy. Well, that was dumb. I literally walked right into him. Oh, crap. Ah. I see why I have to go up here. If I get this guard coming here, I can...
What's that?
Shoot, they almost saw me. If I get this guard coming up here, it lets me walk around down there. Well, I can't get to that console without him seeing me. But I can get by him now. So that's actually okay.
Someone's here. Strange.
It is strange, isn't it? Shoot, shoot. Oh, there's a console I can get.
I saw something. Strange.
Oh, okay, I got by him. Ooh, that was kind of difficult. Run, Carter, run. Oh, that's not where I'm supposed to go? I thought I was supposed to go down that hallway. Oh, guess not. I don't even know where I'm trying to get to. Oh, here we go. This is where I'm trying to get to. Okay, all three are in place. Whew. That was pretty sweaty and intense.
Well done.
Well, okay. I didn't know he could do that.
Let's get out of here.
He can just pop in, huh?
More emitters.
They could just pop around, huh?
We can't teleport the rest of the way.
Oh, do I have to do this whole emitter thing again? I also can't crouch.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
You could make that jump from here when you were younger. That's a big jump, buddy. Love the way this place looks, by the way. This is a really incredible design.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
Uh-oh. We have now been detected. Well, they definitely know we're here now. Oh, I gotta protect Portal. Oh, good. Oh, it's one of these. Alright. Crap, I'm already hit twice. Well, I'm hit 3 times. Look, I'm in this for fun. I'm just gonna go to story mode. Sorry. I make no apologies, actually. This is quite hard anyway, so I don't regret it.
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
Fairy hit points. Whoa. Where are they shooting from? I don't even see them.
This would go faster if you did something about them.
Well, I'm trying, but I'm not very good. So, what do you want from me? Oh, I have to shift sides. I didn't realize. I now realize I have to shift sides.
It's a Guardian. He's with them.
I love how we're flying through the ship like this. Pretty fun. It's a car chase. Car chase in a spaceship.
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot!
Oh, enemy ships. The enemy pilot must be shot down. The force field protecting the pilot will take a lot of the damage before it goes down. When the force field is down, the pilot is vulnerable. I mean, yeah, duh. Where is the other ship? I'm supposed to be firing on it. Oh, I've got a time limit. Alright, and they're switching sides on me too, so that's fun. Well, I cannot get a hit on him, guys. This is hard. Shoot. Well, I'm dead. I'm going into story mode on this one again. I don't mind. Well, they got me on a time limit also, so... I'm trying to shoot him. It won't let me shoot him. I'm doing my best to try to shoot the pilot. Oh, finally got him. Wow. Yeah, that was a hard one. That was pretty difficult. Because you were getting shot at the same time. You only have 3 tries, and then you also have to take out the pilot. Oh, that was hard. Real hard.
How do you stand with them?
He stands for the real Takan people, not the Scions of the Flame. Also, we have convinced him to trust us. And I think if maybe we had made different choices, he would have gone against us, maybe.
I've seen
but
it with my own eyes.
In my playthrough, he's
They're
with
not
us.
real Takan.
There you go.
We were conquerors, not parasites.
They're fanatics.
The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end.
They're fanatics.
I will see to that.
I'll tell you what these Scions are. They're fanatics. They won't stop for anything.
Yes. So, we must be fanatical in return if we are going to stop them.
No hesitation. This ends here.
Wow.
Oh. But I can't shake her.
We're back to no-win scenario.
I figured without me you didn't stand a chance.
She came back.
I'm here for the ship and the crew, not for you.
I'm going to call this a stopping point right here. I think that was a chapter change, which means when I continue the game, it should come back to this no-win scenario. So if I go to exit game and then I go to play, no-win scenario. Okay, we're good. All right. So this will be a good stopping place for today. It's been an hour, so I think probably the next video will be the last one. And so I just reiterate again, watch to the very end of the last video, and I will do a gameplay review of this game and talk about it and my thoughts and all that on the game. I'll have a separate gameplay review for it, and I'll put chapters in, of course, but I guess that will probably be the next video. It kind of feels like I'm reaching the end of the game. This feels like in-game stuff here that I'm getting to now, but let's talk about today's video. So the big thing here is we had the Aphelion come and shoot a beam at us and basically bioform some of our crew, right? Now I saw that coming a million miles away, but what a cool little thing to happen there. And I was able to finally choose the option I've been wanting to choose all along, which is tell Starfleet what's going on. If your ship is starting to if your ship is starting to be taken over by an enemy force, you should tell Starfleet so that they know, right? That way they can approach you with caution. If they never knew, then they could have, the Takan people, they could have taken over the whole ship and Starfleet would have never known. So yeah, I was finally able to choose that option because we took Solano out, got him out of the way, and we're able to contact Starfleet. So yay for that. Westbrook was a big question mark for me. Obviously, I went down a very dark path with Westbrook in this playthrough. I mean, first of all, I didn't choose him as first officer, which I felt he didn't feel like, to me, he would be could be a first officer. Then he hated my guts, and I made him mad at me. And then he was taken over by the Takan beam, the sign of the flames, and I had to kill him. So here's my thinking, now that I know a little bit more. They were saying here that the heavy stun was not taking out these Takan. Now maybe that's because they were on the Aphelion, so maybe that's a little different. There was no guarantee that stunning Westbrook would have worked. That may have only phased him. He may have still gotten back up and tried to, you know, take me out. So for all I knew, stun wouldn't work. So maybe killing was the only way to take him out. But I do wonder about that choice I made. What would have happened if I had chosen stun? Was that the right choice that a Starfleet officer would have made? Question mark. Probably not. I'm answering my own question here. But at this point, Jara's been through it, and we can't trust the scions of the Flame people. And we don't know that stun would work. So I was in the moment on that one. I made an emotional decision, I think, by choosing kill. Perhaps that was the wrong choice, and stun would have been better. But I can't fix that. It's done and done in this playthrough. So hopefully that was okay, but let me know if you played this game and you got to that point. What option did you choose? Real interested to know about that. Now, Carter on the Aphelion, a whole lot of fun with him here. We got to infiltrate the Aphelion, we got to walk around it, and found this just incredible architecture. I love the design. It's extremely sci-fi, and it's extremely awesome. Whoever conceived this in their heads and put this in the game, they did a great job designing the Takan technology. Just an absolute great design. I am loving that. It's so unique and so cool. And it also it feels like a really highly advanced civilization. It doesn't feel like Starfleet. It doesn't feel like the Federation. It feels like an extremely advanced civilization. I love that. And we also had a lot of stealth in this one to move around and put these devices on the emitters. And a new mechanic where you had to lure the people away to get around them. So that was new and exciting. And I failed a couple of times, but eventually made it through. So that was a nice new kind of stealth concept there. And we also have Portal 6.3 helping us. And it makes me think, is there probably, or was there an option where we completely have this distrust with Portal 6.3 and he is unwilling to side with us and unwilling to help us? Maybe he joins the other Takan people, because he gave that pause where he was thinking about it. But I think we had convinced him in the past to trust us. Maybe if we had not done that, he could have sided with them. So that's interesting, an interesting turn, but I like that he is on our side and we convinced him of that. So yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm really looking forward to the next one now. I think it could be the last one. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of feel like it's probably the last hour of gameplay or so. And I have really enjoyed this game, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. So thank you all so much. Thank you for everybody who has been watching these videos, who watches every single one, especially all the way to the end, and listens to these little reviews that I give at the end of each video. Let me know if you like that. Do you enjoy me doing that in these videos? Do you like this little recap that I do after playing each hour, each mission here, and recapping and giving my thoughts and opinions on it? And if you like this playthrough, if you like seeing this kind of stuff on my channel, give the video a like and subscribe for more stuff. I definitely think that a replaythrough of this game in the future is worth it. It won't be soon. It won't be soon, but I think well into the future I will probably do that. Anyway, we'll get into all that when I hit the review at the end of the last video, but yeah, really enjoying this. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.